chunks or segments. As you can see the streamlines in this item inside, it looks like they break apart, and it looks like each one has a sort of like a loop of cord on it, maybe a pendant. She goes, maybe even a talisman, perhaps, possibly.
Lester can barely control his excitement.
Yeah, so she's starting to, she has a couple of the arms holding up the physical cube now, and she's starting to tap the certain glyphs, and she's showing you, Lester, and I would imagine you're probably taking notes on how to, she's tapping the glyphs and sigils in like a certain pattern, along all the etched spirals of the cube, and all of a sudden, the skin kind of peels away like an apple. Really amazing. It kind of clicks a couple times, and then it kind of just folds up, and then there's a sort of like a large, it's sort of like a medallion size, a larger medallion piece of metal. And she's looking at this, and she kind of taps the metal a couple times, and then it seems like it's peeling off certain, it seems like an orb. And then this little orb inside of the cube, she peels the first layer away, and she says, it's an amulet. So Radar, she says, the Spider 2000 was right. And she has this amulet. She kind of drops down sort of like a necklace. It's like a leathery necklace with a sort of like a
leathery necklace.
Yeah, well, it's a leather cord, and then it has a glyph on the end on a piece of metal, and it breaks into 4 different pieces. So this little orb inside broke into 4 pieces, and she says these are 4 different amulets. She goes, amazing. She says, I love surprises like this. She says, that's what makes my job so awesome. And each one of these amulets, peeled away like a, piece of pie, and then when she puts them back together, it makes this small little orb again, sort of like a disc of metal. And each one of these little orbs that you have, when she takes it apart, the middle kind of disintegrates out of it. So it's sort of like I want to say like a big washer. You know what I mean by a washer with the hole in the middle of it. So that's what it kind of looks like with the symbols and the runes on it. Now she goes, these are beautiful. These are, oh my goodness. So she says the first one, oh my goodness, this is as she's got her scanners coming up, and she's doing all these like data searches on runes and symbols, and she says, this first glyph, this first glyph is called the Glyph of Insight. And out of character, it's she says, when you wear this glyph, it's going to make your perception much better. So basically, out of character, you're going to get the Glyph of Insight will give a character a +3 bonus instead of +2 if you have perception. If you don't have perception, it's going to give you the full +3. So if you have perception, it'll give you +3. If you don't have perception, it'll give you +3. So whether you do or you don't, your perception's going to 3 if you're wearing a Glyph of Insight. Now, she says that there is a Glyph of Life as well. And speaking out of character, she goes into saying that this will enhance your inner fortitude, and this glyph will give you +5 to your health. Now there is a glyph of protection, and she says, this is made out of the old ancient teachings of turtles and the protection carcasses and chitons and other chitinous types of creatures, and this is called the Glyph of Protection. It'll give you +1 bonus to your defense. And then she says, the last one, my favorite, the Glyph of the Arcane. And this is where, out of character, you're going to get a +5 bonus to magic points. And it's only usable by mages, of course. So, but she deciphers each glyph, and she's like, too bad I didn't negotiate on keeping one of these amulets.
Yes, that's why
whatever.
you're not a good business person.
Well, you're right, Lester, because that's just my luck. How do you think I ended up with this whole shop full of junk and glitter cannons? I mean, how do you think I got all this junk? You know, I just had, you know, the Troopers Guild came to me yesterday and required me to make a special order of glitter cannons for someone. I don't know, but I made them. Anyway, that's just my luck.
I'm gonna reach over and grab these pendants from her, and then I'll take the puzzle box as well and put it back in my backpack. Now I'm gonna run my finger along these glyphs. Are these glyphs like engraved, or are they written, or are they imprinted?
No,
I'm just looking to
they're
know
engraved. They're engraved.
Okay.
Who wants
All right, so
the insight? Anybody wants a certain amulet? And I'll assign it to you, so you don't
I
have
will
to
do
write it down on your sheet.
I'm gonna probably fight over the arcane one.
No. Actually, I would rather have the protection +1 to defense. Anybody want to challenge me for that? I'll kick your ass. No, I'm just joking.
I like
All
the
right.
smell of the inside one.
All right.
All right.
So I'll take the glyph
for
for the
it.
protection.
All right.
I'll
so
take the only one left over. That's
the
fine.
life that you get the +5 to life, I guess, Deckard.
Okay.
Just what you need. 5 more
Cool.
life on top
Yep.
of your 500 life you already got.
Yeah. I know. We can trade them later.
This is perfect because my mom told me I always have protection. Now I've got it.
Not well.
All right. So hopefully
Yeah.
this should work out.
Definitely needed the magic points, so.
Alright, so it doesn't look like... Oh, you know why? Oh, you can't, Wow, you can't even add the... Let me try something here, hold on. You may not be able to use this for core RPG. You may not be able to. I don't know if you're going to be able to.
Oh, it's canon now.
We'll
I'll
see.
exchange for 12 glitter cannons.
There it is. Okay, so now everybody should have got something on their character sheet, right? Yeah, it says Lester got the glyph, Folly got the glyph, Glitter got a glyph, and Deckard got a glyph. It's in the chat. There you go.
I see it.
Alright,
Glyph of
cool.
protection.
All right, cool. There we go. It does work with a
Awesome.
RPG. Pretty cool. So now all you guys got to do is just adjust your character sheet.
Done.
Let me do the math.
I
Adding
love being
1.
able to assign the loot and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. And you guys can click on the items too, and you can see what each glyph does. So, like for you, Folly, if you don't have perception, you'll get perception as a 3 automatically. So let's I'll take a look at your sheet for you.
Nah, I haven't.
Perception. Let's see.
I adjusted my perception searching to 5 instead of 4.
Yeah, all of you get the glyph of insight gives you +3 to all focuses of perception.
Yeah, I only have the one though.
Yeah, no, but it says all of them. Yeah, so you would just add that in anytime you took one. It would give you a 3.
All right.
Nice. And then your glyph of life, Deckard, that gives you 5 additional life. So you'll change that on your on the more core tab. Very good.
In the more core.
Same thing with you, Glitter.
Already done.
All right, and same thing with you, Lester. You got the protection, so
Thanks, Dave. I always like to wear protection.
that's what Mommy Lester always told you to do, right?
Yes, and it's good for the entire Saurian race.
See you, Ivroom. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Nice.
Don't want to accidentally lay some eggs out of season, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she says, well, how do you think I got all of this junk in here? She goes, I'm just a bad negotiator, I guess.
Oh shit, Glitter just fell off of her chair again. This time she kicked the camera. She kicked the plug out of the wall on her way over.
Sparks.
Shut up.
Sparks, flames, and fire and shit's flying all over the place. Alright, she asks if there's anything else that you guys need. She turns to you, Folly.
Oh, she broke her name.
Huh?
In roll 20. She broke her name in roll 20.
Did she? Oh, guilt her. She says, as for your little thing that you're wanting me to check out, Folly, I am going to
Folly
need...
walks up to the counter.
Huh?
She mentions my name, I just walk up to the counter.
Yeah, she's going to need a little bit more time on your item. She says, this is mysterious indeed.
Mm-hmm. Did you find my lost dog I lost in here last year?
Honey, I've never seen a dog in here before.
Oh, really?
Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Yes. About 4 years ago, I had this dog, and I lost him. And I come to this shop today, and I thought maybe you might have found it a year ago.
Nope, not a year ago. Unfortunately not. She kind of looks over towards everyone and just kind of raises her eyes a little bit. As like,
No, I found him earlier. I'm just looking for dog now.
Nah, I don't have your dog, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll come back next year.
Sorry, I'm chowing down on more pizza.
Double fisting it?
Damn right.
Alright, so what say you guys? You guys ready to move on, or what do you guys think you're gonna do next?
Well, by the way, I put my amulet on, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna fold it into my into my cloak, so it's not really hanging out. I want to make sure that when I jump, it's not gonna pump me and break my teeth out or something crazy like that.
Okay.
I know you, Dave.
Pump.
Oh, you say jump down from that table? Roll to see if that amulet pops up and breaks your teeth out and you bleed to death.
Also, Dave, does she have like any mundane items lying on her desk or around? Something insignificant.
She's got a couple of small tools on the desk, yeah.
Alright, I want to point at one of the tools.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, could I have that, please?
For, what do you want to use it for?
Oh, well, that's a little private, but...
You want to keep it? I cannot give out my tools. Folly? I need
then
these tools.
I pointed something else. How about that thing?
She's got some little wire wicker, sort of like they look like little miniature saurians. They look like a little saurian bobblehead, and the bobblehead.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she's got like a little saurian bobblehead, and it's got like flashing lights for eyes. And she says, "You can take one of those, Follies."
Oh, okay.
If you'd
I like this one.
Okay.
Sorry on bobblehead. That's sock-worthy right there.
What I do then is I tie a string around its head, and I place it on the floor, and start pulling it behind me. Come along, puppy.
Okay, it's just you're just dragging it on the ground behind you, and these little lights are flashing on it. Okay. As you walk out, she turns to the rest of you and says, "This Folly, she amazes me. There is
She's
something.
got a lot of good points.
There is something unique about her, and I'm going to try to help her. Something doesn't seem right with her."
Really?
Think.
Was that
Yes.
your first clue?
Yes.
Was
Yeah.
that what that Spider 3000 said?
No, that's no.
I approach Valkana very slowly, and I asked her if she had any more information or found any information about the piece of the disc I gave her.
Yes, as I was, your friend Folly had given me something as well. I'm going to need a little bit more time to study these are items that are very, very, very old, and these are languages that have not been used since, before the Chaos Wars. So I need to do some more studying on this, and I need to find out a little bit more. So I do have the scans, and it's going to take me, I would say, especially seeing that of course the shop is always busy, and it will probably take me at least another couple days, maybe a couple weeks to find out what's going on with these two items that you guys gave me. But once I find out, oh my gosh, do you guys hear cows? Are they running rampant through the streets of the marketplace? Oh my goodness. Maybe they're doing the annual run of the bulls up there today. I don't know.
Maybe they're just moving.
They could be, Lester.
Ooh.
But yeah, whenever she finds out, she said it should take up to a couple weeks for her to find out what these actually do. But it really does intrigue her, and these are very, very, very ancient types of. She calls them relics.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Yeah. Oh, and tell your friend Gideon I found out where his axe was, but unfortunately, looks like where is your little dwarf friend?
We don't know. Last we heard, he was running away on a polka-dotted fish.
Oh, Folly told you that, maybe? Polka-dotted fish, that's the key word? Alright, so you guys want to head away. Where do you guys want to go next?
I'm interested.
Cows.
Lester's interested in going to the Coliseum, checking things out there, see what's
Okay.
happening. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, I could enter this my new dog into the show.
Yes, let's go to Haberkill.
He can already do several tricks.
Let's
Yeah.
do a trick.
There's a big advertisement, on your Nestora Pad 1000. That's the Nestora Pad 1E. It says that today there's a special presentation today where they're going to be filling up the entire Coliseum with water, and they're going to be reenacting all kinds of naval battles from the Chaos Wars.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it there was an advertisement that says things will be exploding.
Oh, good, let's go. I am very thirsty.
I'm not such a good swimmer. I don't want to get wet. I don't want to sit up front. Sit up front. I'm not cussing. I'm lisping.
Sort of like at SeaWorld, where you're in the splash zone.
That's right.
All right. I like that.
I think Glitter ate her pizza too fast. She's looking a little green.
Wow.
Jelly.
I think he is. Okay, so as you guys are leaving Farkaya's shop, you're leaving the underground marketplace. You start to head into the streets. Lots of people mingling around. The same vendors. A couple chickens running around. A couple cows being led through the streets. I don't know why, but anyways, something really catches your Everybody give me a perception check. Everybody give me a perception check. Wow, Lester, nice perception.
I don't know what happened. I'm super perceptive today.
Whoa.
No, something's up. Something's up with the perception. Something.
Clearly.
Try it again.
Somehow it got 80,000. Yeah, there's like a million buttons in there. Sweet.
We'll just take your first three. So that would be 5,
All right,
8,
thanks.
11, 13. So as everybody's kind of looking around, Lester, you're the one that notices. You're looking around at. How I told you as we were coming into Nestora, you could see all of these monitors up on the buildings, on the poles, on everywhere, on the sides of transportation buses going by. Well, you see images as you're looking around, Lester, of everyone in your group. These faces, your faces, and multiple photos from multiple angles of footage.
Hey, everybody, look, we're on TV.
Yeah.
We're on TV. We're
well,
famous.
it's about time, but what the hell are you people doing up there?
Yeah, but
It should just be me.
yeah, as you guys look up Glitter, you can see yourself saying, looking into the camera, saying, "Hi, my name is Glitter," and then Lester can see himself saying, "Hi, my name is Lester." Remember how you guys were? Well, all of a sudden, big neon yellow letters with red outline comes on the bottom of the screen flashing. Who are these terrorists? And it's flashing. Follies.
Terrorists mean heroes.
Folly's pictures up there. Deckard's pictures up there. Gideon's pictures up there. And this is basically the scene of what it looks like. You guys are kind of looking around going, holy shit. Now, as this is happening, you guys are starting to recall, oh my God, these guys asked us, just not yesterday and the day before, they were asking us for our pictures, and you remember when you first got there to the accident 2 days ago, and they said, we've got information on everybody here, and we've got pictures and whatnot. You can see these pictures are from events from that accident when you guys were pulling them out, but it seems like they're patching these pictures together and this footage as to where it looks like you're kind of like slinking in the crowds and disappearing, and
Oh my God, that's just a horrible
it shows Glitter pointing at the officers, yelling at the officers when she was trying to argue with them why they were arresting Deckard. It showed Deckard tied and sat down. It showed all of you tied and sitting down, and then it said these vigilantes, these characters escaped. It says that you guys escaped being bound, and it says who are these terrorists, and all of this footage has definitely been manipulated. And as all of a sudden in the lower left-hand corner, sort of like a little picture-on-picture pops up, and it is of a woman, and she goes on to talking about these, and it's a very, very, very sterile, stereotypical type of robotic voice, and it says, "These enemies of the state are wanted for crimes against the guilds, and if you see these violent rebels, do not approach them. They could be armed and dangerous. And if you see these violent rebels, do not approach them. Once again, they are armed and dangerous. And what's this?" And she taps her earphone a little bit. "Oh, we are now getting reports as to their whereabouts and where they are coming from. These are coming through our security channels." And then she says, "We are signing off for now, and once again, citizens of the great city-state of Nestora, our city will be safe once again." And then,
the hell is that?
yeah, she disappears off, but your pictures are still cycling on all of the, screens up above, on the corners of the streets, on the buses, and now...
Is there a phone number? Because I want to call it in on these guys.
Oh my God! Well, Glitter's like, for a minute she pauses and admires her likeness up on the television.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Because
then she's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, because
And
all of
I'm out of here, people.
the eyes of the citizens in the bazaar are all turning on you, and it seems like you can hear, "Oh, there they are."
So I'm going to turn around and look at these three guys and take a couple steps back and point. Oh, those guys!
Oh, I'm not waiting for him. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you can hear the sirens of these guild these guild troopers off into the far distance.
What should we do? What should we do?
It's starting to echo
down
through
an
the
alley.
tents and the stalls, and the crowd's bustling, and you can hear other people say, "They're over there, troopers!" off into the distance.
I'm sprinting.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's
Yeah,
run down the alley.
I've been done gone.
Okay, you guys are near the entrance to the marketplace. You can run back down there, or you can run into one of the side alleys. I heard you guys say that. Okay, so as you guys start to, kind of start moving along pretty briskly, someone basically jumps out in front of you. And this is sort of what the guy looks like on the left-hand side of this image that I had shown you. He's got on like khaki pants, and he's got crooked teeth, and you can see that he's got a sort of like a Vanilla Ice type of mullet with lines etched into the side of it. A little pale, but he's got a very wide nose and crooked teeth, and he says, I can help you. I can help you. And he says, my name is Ocker. He steps out and he looks at you, and he's holding a gun, and he's got his hand out and looks like he's showing you like a gesture of peace. And he tells you, we need to hurry quickly. My boss has sent me. My boss has sent me to retrieve you.
That would be nice, baby.
And then he says, 6 gold and a party at the beer hub. And I also heard that Folly, you had the most legendary shot of all time. So he knows something about you guys, especially something that hasn't even happened there in Nestora. Especially with, hearing of the legendary tale that, Folly had this unbelievable shot that took out one of these horrible hellions. And he says, listen.
Let's do it.
I can get you guys out of here and without a ride from the Guilders, because I know the Guilders are going to want to give you one. I know, my boss knows, that you guys are not with, the Autonomous Front, but the guilds don't. They're not going to believe you. They're not going to believe me. So you need to come with me now and spare all these people some hurt.
So can we ascertain if he's telling the truth with a perception check?
Sure.
Or how
absolutely.
close he is?
Sure, absolutely you can.
All right. Oh, sweet mother of God.
You think that he's right on, yeah. You think
this is the best guy I've ever seen. What a nice man.
This guy's the best since baked bread.
Mm-hmm. He's a nice baby.
This
he
is
said he looks like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, this guy is the best since free taco coupons at the taco house. So Lester, what all did you leave behind at the at the
I put
hotel?
it on I put it in my character list under inventory, where under location I put where all my stuff is, where it's on my backpack, and I left my cheese wheel. Shit, my whole cheese wheel. My traveler's garb. Let's see what else. Shit. My cheese wheel, my traveler's garb. No, just the cheese wheel and my traveler's garb. Everything else I'm wearing or it's in my backpack. So.
The pickles.
Thank you, bud.
No, I ate those, dude. I've got the Wendy's from it.
All right. So you guys, he says, look, as you guys are running, he's basically, yelling back to you guys. Look, they have decided that you are against them. Means that these guys are against you. You guys, I'll help you out. My boss will speak to you.
Let's do it. Come on, everybody. He's very trustworthy.
Yep, I remember that day too. It was partly cloudy.
Yeah, you don't have to side with me. You can leave if you want to, but just remember, these guilders, they'll probably kill you. There's many more of them than there are of you.
Let's go.
Well, we need help, so yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right. So you guys are weaving your way in and out of the alley. And actually, and you could actually at one point, the troopers the guilders were actually getting pretty close to you guys, and some of the crowd actually were saying, no, they went that way. Even though you guys were going one way, the crowd was saying you were going another way. So some of these, patrolmen, some of these guild troopers were starting to go in different directions. So not only did you have some of the crowd, they were saying, there they are, but some of the crowd, probably the ones that were associated with the AF or the Autonomous Front, were actually helping you, even though you're not even associated with them. Because when you come up on the screen as a terrorist, the AF is just going to automatically assume that you're probably part of them. So, all of their agents that are out in the crowds were actually helping you guys escape. So as you guys go through a metal set of doors, actually, right near Farkaya's shop, there was a really small, tight, like alleyway, and you guys go through, and Ocker, he